As much of a bummer as it likely is, it really is starting to look like that the next Grand Theft Auto Online DLC is in fact going to be delayed, which is really unfortunate. So we had seen hints and rumors regarding this from various leaks that had popped up stating that the next Grand Theft Auto Online update is not going to happen in June, when a lot of people, including myself, predicted it was originally going to happen, but instead is going to be another time. We don't know if that's going to be July, August, September, whatever the case is. So there's a handful of confirmed things we need to talk about, and also a handful of unconfirmed things that we need to look at as well. They really do suggest it could be a bit before we see the next update into the game. So let's start with those confirmed things first. The first is a tweet from Rockstar, or I guess I should say a post on Rockstar's social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, stuff like that, of what looks to be the teaser of an album artwork for new music that will be coming to Los Santos in the summer of 2018. Now, as you guys know, summer 2018 starts on June 22nd and goes all the way through September 22nd. So that's a really broad range, but we can expect something new to come between those two times, specifically regarding new music. Now, this new music has a strong electronic techno vibe to it, summer house music. So a lot of people are assuming that this is going to be for sort of a nightclub, nightlife update. And that's the only thing we've seen from Rockstar regarding them teasing stuff outside of Southern San Andreas Super Sports Series. The rest of the things we're going to talk about have to do with that update. Now, as of yesterday, or when I'm recording this video, as of Tuesday, June 5th, Rockstar have released everything from the Southern San Andreas Super Sports Series update except for one mysterious vehicle, and that is the Dinka Jester Classic. Now, Rockstar have not confirmed when or if this vehicle is going to be released. Some people are saying that it's going to be held off until another DLC. Others are suggesting that Rockstar is simply delaying the vehicle even longer so that they can have a longer gap between the final bit of remaining content and the start of the next update. Regardless, that is still going on, and content is still being released in June, which once again backs up the point that we're likely not going to get a new update in the month of June. It just doesn't seem likely, and with everything that's going on, it doesn't seem probable at all. So because Rockstar is still releasing content from the Southern San Andreas Super Sports Series in the month of June, it seems really unlikely that between now and the end of the month, there's going to be enough time for Rockstar to get a new DLC coming into the game. For a couple of reasons, let's talk about those right now. Number one is the QA beta branch. This is the quality assurance branch for GTA 5. When this gets updated, we know that for small updates, we're typically around 2 weeks away from an update coming out. And for big updates, it's around 3 to 4 weeks. Well, we're slowly creeping towards the second week of June, and that branch has not been updated. So until that gets updated, we 100% know that DLCs are not going to be added into the game. It just simply cannot happen. We've never seen that happen in the past, where Rockstar hasn't updated the QA beta branch before receiving the next DLC. So that is one thing that I'm consistently going to be monitoring, because as soon as that does update, typically within a month, the new DLC should arrive in Grand Theft Auto Online. So those are the details we have to look forward to inside of the in-game files. The next two things I want to talk about have to do with real-life events. Well, I guess I should say the next 2.5 things. Let's talk about the World Cup. Now, this seems unlikely that Rockstar would be affected by a real-life sporting event, but the World Cup is massive. I'm sure I don't need to explain it to you guys. For you non-sporty people out there, it's basically a massive football tournament where all the countries of the world that qualified compete to win the World Cup. And it only happens every 4 years, so it's a really big tournament. That basically happens from the middle of June through July. It almost takes up a good bit of the summer. And it's an event where people will literally stop working, will stop what they're doing to watch these events. And Rockstar might feel that could have an impact on people playing video games. Now, sort of tying something into that, Rockstar have said that they are going to be giving out a special cash bonus for the World Cup. So if you log in now when I'm making this video to June 11th, you're going to get $250,000 between June 14th and June 18th. So that's kind of weird. June 14th is a Thursday and June 18th is a Monday. So I think it would be highly unlikely that they would announce a new DLC on, let's say, a date like the 19th, where the day before you could be getting free money. So that's another thing I think is going to throw off Rockstar's June DLC release plans, if there was even one for that, is the World Cup and the money giveaway that they've got going on with it. It would sort of clash with any June release. The next big event we need to talk about is E3, the Electronic Entertainment Expo. Now, normally, and from what we've seen in the past, I would say Rockstar doesn't care about E3. They have enough power and sway where they're going to release whatever they want and people will be interested in it no matter when it happens. We saw them do this last year with the gun running update when they released it literally in the middle of E3. However, this year is different because they have a game to promote, and that game is Red Dead Redemption 2. So because Red Dead Redemption is scheduled to come out on October 26, 2018, there's a good chance Rockstar could be doing some promotion for this game. And with that, that likely means they're going to be doing newswire articles, tweets, Instagram posts. There might be a new trailer. And I doubt that Rockstar would want to have an online update that competes with something regarding Red Dead Redemption 2. That'd be really good exposure, but it might get a little bit confusing. People would start focusing on Grand Theft Auto Online over RDR2. People would start focusing on RDR2 over Grand Theft Auto Online. I'm sure Rockstar would just want to avoid the confusion in this entire situation. So all the signs are pointing to an update not happening in the month of June, which is a little bit disappointing because I feel like it would have worked really well for a couple reasons. Number one, it has been a while since we've gotten a new DLC, since March. So even though there's been drip feeding every 2 or 3 weeks in terms of new vehicles, the bulk of this content came out in March and there wasn't anything in free mode. It was just a bunch of races and a handful of new vehicles. So there wasn't a ton of content compared to normal Grand Theft Auto Online updates. So it's been a while since we've had a lot of DLC content to enjoy. Number two, people are starting to get out of school. They're starting to go on vacation from work, just have more free time in general. So it's a little bit disappointing that there's nothing all that new happening in Grand Theft Auto Online. Number three, this would have been a really cool opportunity to have a brand new Independence Day update. So if an update came out in June, it would have been perfect for Rockstar to, let's say, 2 or 3 weeks later, do something regarding Independence Day. Whether that's new liveries for vehicles, weapons, guns, new outfits, new clothing, whatever the case is, it would have been a really cool opportunity for them. And now it seems as if that's not going to happen. And because there probably won't be a new DLC, it's looking like the Independence Day update for 2018 is probably just going to be a bunch of reused content filled with discounts, bonuses, and sales, which at this point in 2018 really isn't worth anything to me. I have all the Independence Day stuff. So no matter how many sales or bonuses you do on them, it doesn't matter because I already own all of that. So it's not going to benefit me in any way, shape, or form. So unfortunately, that's probably what we're looking like. If I had to take a guess on when I think the update is going to come out, I would say it will probably be middle to late July, maybe even August, which is really disappointing. Now, when the update does come out, the rumor is that it's going to be 2 updates in one, which of course is a little bit more exciting, and it will likely take us right up until Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out, because they're not going to try and squeeze in another update before RDR2, you would imagine. You would think the months of September and October would be nearly fully dedicated to Red Dead Redemption 2, its release, and obviously getting geared up for that. So I'm going to say July/August, similarly to when maybe Smuggler's Run happened. So that's my prediction based off of everything we know so far, confirmed information from Rockstar, unconfirmed details, and real-world events that are happening as well. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Let me know what you think is going to happen and more. I'm pretty curious to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. We like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.